Hi everybody, Karen here, and I'd like to share some tips on making bold, beautiful, sentiment-focused cards. I have 3 projects to share with you today. I would also like to welcome you to Altenew's Video Hop. I love bold colors, and today I'm creating my own colored cardstock with Altenew's Spring Garden Mix watercolor markers. Watercolor markers have tons of pigment, which results in a gorgeous intensity. I adore the glorious bright hues in this marker set. To start the process, I used painter's tape to adhere the watercolor paper to a hardboard. This quick step really helps keep your paper from curling and warping. So as you can see, I begin by squeezing and painting bands of color onto my watercolor paper. Next, I come in with a number 18 flat brush and I start blending the colors with water. I don't want my brush too saturated, so I dab it off on a cloth as I go. By the way, I will list all of the products and materials I used in the comments section below. The colors I used on this panel are Warm Sunshine, Autumn Blaze, Rubelite, and Midnight Violet. I created 3 different panels for my 3 cards, and on some of the panels I also used Sea Breeze. Before we move on to the next step, take a quick second to hit the subscribe button under this video. I let my panels dry overnight, and you can see the colors continued to blend as they dried. I really like how they all turned out. I think it's fun to remove the painter's tape. To avoid tearing, I like to fold the tape back on itself and then gently pull away from the hardboard. Lately, I've been using highlighter tape for die cutting, and I've been getting good results. A couple of years ago, I treated myself to an Altenew Mini Blossom die cutting machine. I really like how small it is. I just love the die cut reveal. I used Altenew's Simply Hello and Simply Friend dies on this panel. I die cut 3 watercolored loves from the panel that I filmed at the beginning of this video. This love sentiment came from the Script Words die set. I die cut 2 white sentiments and 1 watercolor sentiment for a lovely substantial die cut. I used liquid barely glue with a precision nozzle to glue my 2 love die cuts together. I repeated this gluing process with my watercolor die cut. Between each gluing session, I like to put the glue die cut under a weight so they dry nice and flat. I have an acrylic stamping block that I use. Before we head on to the next step, I would love for you to hit the like button if you're enjoying this video. Now that my die cutting is finished, I can complete my 3 cards. The card on the left is a graduation card for my nephew. I took a mustard card base and added the die cut wave and tree elements from Altenew's Archway die set, one of my 2023 favorites. The congratulations is from the same Script Words die set as the love. I wanted one of my cards to have some interesting texture, so the middle Hello Friend card has an embossed background that I created using Playful Circles embossing folder. I wanted my love card to be clean and simple, so all I did there was map my white background on a card base. I've also written a blog post about these 3 cards that you can see at kennyscards.com. I have links to my blog and Instagram below, and I'd love for you to stop by. I'm happy with the way my cards turned out. They are all different, but keep the sentiment as the main focus. Before you head out, let me know what you would like me to create in my next video. I'd love for you to comment your suggestions in the comments section below. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.